As a consultant, I often tell people that Waterfall is a piece of crap. But if it wasn't for Waterfall, you wouldn't see all these buildings that make up Tehran's skyline. Now, there are 4 types of projects that I think Waterfall works better than Agile. The first one, of course, is construction projects, when you're building something physical. Now, you can always have an Agile approach to it. You can have an incremental mindset, an Agile mindset to it. But ultimately, there is no getting away from requirements first, then analysis, then design, and then your development, and finally your final verification. The second type of project is when your risk is super low, when there's something you're building and you know exactly what you're building and it's super simple and you've done it 10 million times, like you're building a WordPress website. It's easy, it's simple, and you've done it before many times. Just go ahead, plan for it and do it. No need to iterate, no need to be incremental about it. Of course, some people may disagree with all this stuff that I'm saying, but that's what I believe in. The third type is when your risk is super high, when people could die if you get it wrong. Like, there's this type of software where, when people are getting an organ transplant, like a kidney transplant or something, the algorithm decides based on blood type and everything like that, if the probability of that person's body accepting or rejecting the organ. In those cases, the level of rigor required makes it harder to have an incremental approach to delivery. Of course, you can have POCs and things like that, but it's much harder to deliver MVPs, and the level of rigor required makes it much harder. The last type of project is basically when you have no other choice, right? If you're working in government, for example, you're working in defense, it's quite often that there are multiple contractors. They're building different parts of something bigger, like you may be building an airplane, a tank, a weapon of some sort, and you may be building a software of specific component of that weapon, and requirements comes from the government. You can have Agile delivery, but you can't really have end-to-end Agile in those situations. And when you have no other choice, you just do your best and do what you can to be as agile as you can. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this video that I'm making from my grandma's roof garden in Tehran. Bye.